Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the Coach.
The offense for the Cowboys getting set to go on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Prescott. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. They run here with Rico Dowdle. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Here's Prescott. He'll get this to his running back, Dowdle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So Dak with a completion there, really showing no ill effects from that injury a season ago. Yeah, what do you think your keys are defensively trying to stop Mr. Prescott?
Well, I think any defensive coordinator will.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Malcolm Jenkins, the strong safety, swoops in for the sack. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. Prescott now from the 50. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan. They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys. After the sack, it's 3rd and long. To throw is Prescott. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. The veteran in his first year with the Cowboys, Brian Anger, on to punt. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. Kamara's got the first down and then some. There he goes, right side. A big play there on the first play of the game. The Packers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. We're scoreless after 1. Staying on the ground on 1st with Kamara. And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
2nd down, and it's Kamara again. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play. And that's going to lead him to 4th down. They run. It's Kamara. Just enough push up front. He only needed about 6 inches. He didn't get a whole lot more than that.
No, but he got enough so they didn't have to worry about measuring it or making it even close. Ends up picking up a couple of yards in a situation, as you noted, where he only needed inches.
Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins. So plenty of action on the field, but no action right now on the scoreboard, at least as of yet. 0-0 is our score. As we'll get you over to Orlando, we're standing by.
Hello, and welcome to this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, the Coach. let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
We will begin this challenge in the third quarter with 3 minutes remaining. You're only down 3 points. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line. 1st and 10. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
Mariota so nimble, sliding to the ground with a 1st down. Mariota on 1st down. They'll get this out to Kamara. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll roll him out right. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Marcus Mariota, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Kicks it on the ground with a squib, taken around the 28. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing, Mayfield, and finding the tight end Hooper. 7 yards the pickup there. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
On 2nd down now, Felton.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
A 1st down throw for Mayfield. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big play there. And we're back now here in Cleveland. Before they can snap it, time runs out on this third quarter of play. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Uses the stiff arm. Open space inside the 10. And all the way down to the 5. 65 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 2nd and goal now as they look for that final dagger. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Alvin Kamara, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 21-10 game. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And the capper came from Alvin Kamara on a touchdown run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Kicks it on the ground with a squib, taken around the 28. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Baker. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss. Under pressure, and they got to him again. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Mayfield. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the table.
Hey folks, it's the coach here. Welcome back for another exciting matchup in Madden Ultimate Team.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to give a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that was...
And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Al Woods breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Drops this off to Richard. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down.
I think that we all figured when he caught it that short of the marker that the defense almost relaxed and said, we got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him and forced the 4th down.
An 8-yard return there after a punt of 47. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Off the play fake, Mariota. Looking for Sanders here on the deep ball. And got his man, complete. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Emmanuel Sanders, 75 yards. And the Bucs are on the board first here in Vegas. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Carr. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Carr defers to Jacobs on the draw. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Officially nothing on that one. No gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down. Working from the gun, it's Carr. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now fourth down. Here's A.J. Cole now as he'll kick it away for the second time. We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return, and possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. On play action, Mariota. He'll let this thing go for Sanders. It's caught inside the 25. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Emmanuel Sanders, 79 yards. And the Bucs get the quick strike touchdown. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On second down, it's Jacobs. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Carr. He's going deep for Brown. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line.
And Charles, you know, it seems like sometimes when you fall down early, there can be a tendency there to try and get it all back in one fell swoop. And that time, that thinking to an interception.
And I believe you brought up a really good point there, Brandon, because you try and force plays, right? You try and get all back in one shot, just as you mentioned there, and you know you're going to need some big plays to get back into the game, but ultimately, you really can't force what isn't there.
We remind you in just a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Orlando and our good friend Jonathan Coachman. Coach will run through some of the numbers and the next-gen stats from this first half of football so far. So, Charles, first drive here, little safe completion underneath, maybe get some rhythm, get your feet wet, so to speak.
I agree, and I like it because it's a lot like a basketball game when you're getting started and you pass the ball around so everyone touches it early and gets involved in the game. In this case, it's not just dumping it to a back and he's able to run with the ball, but you get your offensive linemen involved because they get to get out and run and hit people in the open field. Everyone getting their feet wet early.
On second down, Kamara. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Final play of the half here. Mariota drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise, it's time to move on to the next one.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an ultimate challenge. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
Coach, we will begin this challenge in the third quarter with 3 minutes remaining. You have a point lead. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line. As we get set here, 1st and 10. Second half will start with a run by Sanders. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
Running right, here's Sanders. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
And some room to work. A big play there on 4th and 2. It was 4th and short. Defensively, they went with a goal line set trying to stop them. That did not work out.
Yeah, and this does not happen just simply here in this game make an adjustment. This happens back in camp. When you're running your drills and you keep stacking the line of scrimmage and throwing more bodies close to it, so everyone knows who to block, how to block them to give their back a chance.
And they gave their back a big chance. He went flying past that first down marker for a huge gain. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's 1st and goal. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Alvin Kamara, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Lions are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Congratulations on yet another victory. Now you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to